everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. If it's your first time on my channel, welcome. My name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you a sparkly soft eye look. But first, I'm going to use some concealer underneath the eyebrows. I always do this before filming. I don't always show it in my videos. I actually never show it, so I thought let me just show it today. When I have finished filling in my eyebrows, I always use concealer underneath the brows to kind of clean up the messiness, make my brows look even more sharp, and this is just kind of make them look really sharp and clean. If you want to know how I do my eyebrows, I do have a separate video on how I do my eyebrows. I also have a video how I wax my eyebrows. I will make sure to link all of those videos in the description bar. Then after applying the concealer, I just use my finger to kind of blend it in. And then today I'm going to use the 35E brush, the 35E palette from Morphe brushes. And I'm going to start with the white color and I'm going to use it underneath the brow bone. This is going to lift the brow. It's going to highlight the brow. And I'm going to say it right away. Normally I would first go in with my eyeshadow primer, but I completely forgot. So after applying this eyeshadow, I was like, oh, I forgot to prime my eyelids. So I'm doing it now afterwards, but normally I would first prime my eyelids because this is what I always do. So I am using the Sigma Beauty P84 brush, which is included in my brush kit, which I created together with Sigma Beauty. I have the link to my brush kit in the description bar. And I'm using this brush to apply the primer all over the eyelid. You can see it also kind of hides all the redness, and it's going to make sure that my eyeshadow is going to stay flawless all day. So after doing this, I'm going to take the palette from Morphe, taking a E44 brush, I think this is, or the E31. It's a tiny blending brush, also included in my brush kit, and I'm gonna start blending and making circular motions along the outer V of my eyelids. I wanted to kind of create a lifted eye look, so I'm gonna make sure that the eyeshadow in the outer V is kind of pointing towards the end of my eyebrow. This way, you kind of like get the same effect as if you would do a wing liner. You want it to kind of go upwards. This way your eyes are also gonna look upwards, which gives you that lifted effect. Then after applying that, I'm also gonna kind of softly blend a little bit towards the inner corner to create that V angle. Then now I'm taking the E33 brush again from Sigma Beauty and applying it all over the eyelid. I noticed that the primer I used started creasing a little bit, so I'm basically using this to kind of set the primer in place and to give my eyelid a really soft light color. So after pressing that, I went back in with the first color we used, the pink shade, and decided to add a little bit more so the pink color stands out a bit more. Then now I'm using the same pink color, and now I decided to add a little bit of that in the inner corner area as well. This way we're gonna create sort of a halo eye look by applying like the same colors in the inner corner and the outer corner, and then at the end a light color in the middle. So I wanted to make it even more darker, so that's why I went in with this gray color from the same Morphe palette. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to blend it in the outer V area and also in the inner corner area of my eye. So now I'm taking the Zoeva Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer, which I used earlier for underneath the brow bone. And I'm now taking a E25 brush from my brush set with Sigma Beauty and blending my brush back and forth underneath the outer end of the eyelid. This is going to make the eyeshadow look more sharp, more clean. The eyeshadow which was underneath it is just going away since we're covering it up with concealer. And then after that I took my finger, blended this light pinky champagne color in the middle part of my eyelid. You can also use a brush, and you can also use a brush and apply a little bit of setting spray on it. This is gonna make the color even more intense if you like that. But I just used my finger and just softly blended it on top of the middle part of the eyelid. Now, if you do want a bit more of a intenser effect, like I said, you can use a little bit of setting spray. This is also gonna look really pretty. Now I'm gonna take this eyeshadow, which is from NYX Cosmetics. I don't know why you saw that pencil, that's kind of random. I'm gonna use that actually a little bit later. But I used this eyeshadow from NYX Cosmetics in the middle part on top of it, which is gonna make it look really shimmery and pretty. And then I used a tiny blending brush, just kind of tapping on top of it to blend it out. And then I went back in with my finger and applied a bit more. Then I'm going back in with the pink color, which we used earlier, and I'm going to use it for underneath the lower lash line as well. After blending the pink color, I'm also gonna add a little bit of that gray shade, which we used for the eyelid as well. Blending it a bit at the outer V area and also at the inner corner underneath the lower lash line. Now I'm going back in with the Foil Play eyeshadow from NYX, which I used earlier for the eyelid, and applying a little bit of that in the middle part underneath the lower lash line to create a nice pop of highlight, which is gonna make this eye look even more pretty. At first it might look a bit weird when you apply it, but after applying lashes and mascara, it's gonna look a little bit better. So this is how it's looking so far. I really love how the eyelid is looking. Then now I'm going in with that pencil, which is the Zoeva Cosmetics Karnat pencil. And I'm going to use this for in the waterline. This is a really nice, affordable nude pencil for in the waterline. I've been using it for years, and it's going to kind of make your eyes appear a bit bigger, and it's going to make it a bit brighter. Now I'm going to take a lash curler and I'm going to curl my lashes for a few seconds. I always do this before applying mascara, so it kind of lifts the lashes upwards. And then for my mascara, I'm going to use this mascara from Givenchy Beauty, which is one of my current favorites. It makes my lower lashes super long, and I actually also really like it for my upper lashes. But when I wear fake lashes, I'm not really focused on how my upper lashes look. I just apply it like a thin coat, and I'm not too worried, because if I do wear fake lashes like I'm doing today, it's going to cover up my natural lashes anyway, so I'm not really bothered by it. So I'm taking lashes from my own lash company. I applied the style Flirty, and then I went back in with the lash curler to make my own natural lashes, like really press against the fake lashes and also make the fake lashes a little bit more lifted, because these lashes are more for hooded eyes. They point a bit more like towards the front, if that makes sense. They're not like really lifted lashes, they're more like towards the front. I don't know how to explain it, but I really like lifted lashes, but I do really like this style, so I just decided to use a lash curler to make them more lifted. And then here you have the finished result. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see next. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel. And yeah, I just hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!